Hey guys, I was really hoping to film another video with Joss's room, but as you can see everything is quite unorganized and messy, so today I'm going to be cleaning everything up and fixing it so it's all organized and clean. So if you are new to my channel, welcome, be sure to click on the subscribe button down below and the notification bell in the corner to be notified every time I upload a new video. So this will be a cleaning up video as I organize all of the different accessories and items in the room. So let's go ahead and clean up the first section. So the first thing we're going to be doing is organizing the accessories on the floor here since they're all quite unorganized. There are quite a few different arts and craft miniature items, so we're going to bring them all together so we can place them in one box, they don't get lost, and they can all be organized in one spot. I purchased the set at Walmart at a very affordable price, which is really great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all the items from the set back in the spot. The set itself is a gorgeous clear blue color so you can see exactly what's inside. So there's different notepads, there's paints, there's also pencils and some scissors as well. There's even some pieces of paper that I'm adding into the box. It's really great because there's quite a bit of storage to add in some of the smaller accessory items, and there's a lid so it's easy to open and close as well. So I'm just adding in the final few smaller accessories. Hopefully I can collect them all so I can add them in one spot. And once everything has been added, the perfect spot to place it in the room would be the wardrobe over on the bottom shelf, so it's out of the way, but it's really easy to grab again when we need it for a photo shoot setup. So I'm going to close the lid and then I'll add it over towards that section, and the room is a little bit cleaner but not extremely organized, so we'll have to keep organizing everything else. This section isn't messy, it's just disorganized. It just needs to be put back in place and then it'll be clean again. So first off, in the second row we have this Apples to Apples Junior game. Then I just need to stand up, and this is already straight, so that's all right. And this top row, everything's there. It's just fallen over for some reason. I'm not sure why. So first off, we have this adorable light. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it on. And then the final item we need to organize over here is her bag. It's a gorgeous blue color, and that can just stand up like so. The next section of the room that we'll be cleaning up is the bed, and there are so many different accessories. The only items that actually belong on the bed is the blanket, and then the blanket right at the end of the bed, and the pillow as well. So first off, we have this box, and that holds all of the different records. There's a total of 3. We'll stack them together, we'll place them in the box, and that should be able to fit inside, and then we can close the lid shut so none of them become unorganized again. We'll close it like so, and we can move it out of the way so we can add it in the right spot. Then we have another Apples to Apples game, except it's a different version, so we'll close the lid there. None of the cards have been removed from the box, which is really great, so that was easy to clean. Then we have a few more items over here, so that's actually going to go on our desk, and it's a Volkswagen Surf Bus. And then we also have a few different books as well. This box holds the books, so we have a Nancy Drew mystery book. This one is called The Secret Garden. That can go right next to that. There's also a Secret of Ponies books and Rebecca on Sunnybook Farm as well. Once all of the books have been added, we can move them out of the way too. And all I'm doing right now is just reshuffling them so they are a little bit more even, and the Secret Garden book can fit right at the front. So we do need to add a few items over towards the wardrobe. So there is the other version of the Apples to Apples game that can sit right on top of the original one. And then we also have this little book container with the different books that we sorted out earlier on. So we have some activity items like the crafting and the books on the bottom shelf, and some more practical items on the other 2 shelves. And here we have a pillow that's not in the right spot. We'll have to move that on top of the bed. So over towards this side of the room, there's quite a few different accessories and items. There are multiple different decor pillows we'll have to add onto the bed, and then we also have a reading book as well, and this can just sit towards the side of her bed, and it is about sea turtles. So all I'm doing is picking up the decor pillows so we can add them onto the bed. So let's move these 2 items off of the bed, and we'll go ahead and add those to the right places. So those 2 items, and then we can add the items that actually need to go here. So first off, the pillow can stand up here. And then we also have this lovely pillow that matches her bedding. It's so gorgeous. And then her decoration pillows. And finally, her reading book can go right at the end of her bed. At least all the clothing items are on hangers, which will make it easier. So first off, we actually have our cheer competition outfit. It's the Shine Athletics. And then the next item underneath, let me go ahead and move that, is her cheer team jacket. And it's Shine Athletics as well because that's the cheer gym she goes to. She also has a lovely casual hoodie, and it has her logo on it. A really gorgeous shirt that's definitely perfect for the beach. I'll place that there. And then the last item is actually her exercise top she wears when she goes to cheer practice. And I'll place that in between there like so. So all we need to do is place that in her wardrobe. I'm going to go ahead and add all of those like so. Hopefully they all stay in place, and I'll just spread them out a little bit so they're a little bit more organized too. So here we have a few different hair accessories and bows that we need to organize back into the storage compartment unit. So there are some really glittery ones. This one is a gorgeous aqua color, and here we have a matching one that's pink. Definitely perfect for Joss and her collection. Then we also have this rainbow glitter bow, and then also some cotton candy inspired hair bows. This one is blue and the other one is pink. We'll add it into the box so we can add it back into the storage compartment. The cabinet itself is such a wonderful addition to the room. It's so tropical and it definitely suits the whole theme as well. And this container here has quite a few different dog toy accessories, so we'll move that out of the way and we'll add that over to the right spot in the room. This part of the room is still a little bit unorganized. So first off, I'll be picking up her cheer hair accessory. She has a section on her desk where she keeps all of those in place. So we have a few bows in the dog shelf. I'm not sure why, so there's a total of 3 of them. There's one on the floor. And then we also have some hair accessories too. I'm going to go ahead and move those out of the way. So here's her dog basket. She has a few toys. I'll place down like so I can add it back to the shelf. So Murph's section is all clean and tidy. Here we have an item that we cleaned up right at the start. It actually belongs right over here next to these decor items. I actually found this at my local store and I absolutely love it. It says Beach Shack on it. It's so perfect for Joss and her collection, so I knew I had to include it in her room. So let's go ahead and tidy that up. So that's all great. And then these items don't actually belong here either. So it's her cheer bag and then Murph's pet bed too. So here we have Murph's pet bed. It can go right in front of Joss's bed now that there's plenty of room. That's where all the arts and crafts items were. And then here we have her cheer bag that can go right next to it as well. What's great about this desk set over here is that there's multiple different compartments for storage. So this bottom section will be for the cheer bows, and there are quite a few different cheer bows to add. There are some pink ones, there's some with really interesting styles, and then we have a glittery blue one at the bottom. And once those items have been added, I'm going to close that section, and then we'll open up the top compartment for those other cheer items that we found earlier. So that includes the different hair straightener and curling compartments, and also that makeup set too. And if you can see on the top of the desk, there are a few different hair ties. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add those to that compartment as well, just so the desk is not completely messy. But as for the rest of the desk itself, it seems to be quite organized. So once we've added hair ties in, we can close that section too. And the next section that we'll be organizing and fixing up will be the top of the desk. So the top desk has 2 little display shelving units with some miniature items. So there are some books on one side and I'm just fixing them all up. So we'll just add the GoPro over towards that top shelf. And then we have a few different Volkswagen Surf Bus accessories that we can line up so they all match. It's so great how all of them fit into this small compartment so they can be displayed on top of the desk. So the final item that we do need to add is a skateboard, and hopefully that stands up because it tends to roll over quite a bit when you have it standing up, but it seems to be staying like so next to the desk. I do need to add one more item over towards this side of the room. It's this miniature Volkswagen Surf Bus that I found earlier, and that can sit right on top of the Apples to Apples Junior game. Overall, everything is all organized and clean, and I'm so happy with how the room turned out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it.